F1 4U brings you the qualifying highlights for the much-anticipated Japanese Grand Prix. Tensions are high after a dramatic rush involving Alonso in the last race. With the FIA yet to address the incident, practice sessions offered hope, with Mercedes exceeding expectations and showing a surprising pace. Who will claim the pole position at Suzuka? In an astonishing display at the recent qualifying session, Red Bull Racing secured a dominant front-row lockout, with Max Verstappen clinching pole position and Sergio Perez securing a spot beside him. This achievement underscores Red Bull's current formidable form in the championship. Sergio Perez's unexpected surge to the front row can be seen as a remarkable performance turnaround. With speculation swirling around his future with the team, it is plausible that the pressure and motivation from ongoing contract negotiations have fueled his drive to excel. Such a pace improvement benefits his standing within the team and highlights his determination to secure his position. Perez's journey to the front row is not just a personal victory, but marks his front row appearance after a considerable hiatus, signifying a major milestone in his Formula One career. This achievement is a testament to his hard work and adaptation to the sport's challenges, emphasizing his evolving skill set and determination. Max Verstappen's remarkable achievement in extending his pole position streak further cements his status as one of the premier talents in Formula One today. His consistency at the top echelons of qualifying sessions showcases his exceptional driving skills and Red Bull Racing's capability to optimize their car's performance to suit different circuits, sustaining their competitive edge in the championship battle. As the competition heated up on the racetrack, Mercedes demonstrated a noticeable progression despite their qualifying deficit. Their performance over the weekend was seen as an encouraging leap forward, particularly in overcoming challenges associated with their car's performance in high-speed corners, an issue that had previously hindered them. Against the backdrop of these pre-race concerns, Mercedes sprang a welcome surprise during qualifying. Lewis Hamilton made a worthwhile charge bagging P7, closely followed by his teammate George Russell, who finished in P9. These results starkly contradicted initial assumptions, proving the team's capacity to contend under strained circumstances. Hamilton conveyed a hopeful perspective, notwithstanding a significant gap from the leading pack. His optimism is rooted in Mercedes' knack for pinpointing crucial areas needing enhancement. This insight reveals a potent capability within the team, signaling the potential to up their game in forthcoming races. Mercedes expressed contentment over their car's configuration and regularity compared to prior races. They seem to have developed a closer comprehension of their car's action, a significant stride ahead in their expertise. This progress sets a refreshing pace for their ongoing efforts in development and optimizes their likelihood of reaching developmental milestones in the foreseeable future. As we pivot our attention, additional struggles seem to be brewing within the Ferrari camp. Despite their historical prowess, Ferrari's recent qualifying performance has raised concerns. Charles Leclerc managed only to bag P4, and Carlos Sainz trailed at P8. This less-than-stellar performance in an otherwise fiercely competitive field leaves much to be analyzed and improved upon. Leclerc voiced apprehensions about the car's tire management and setup, underscoring a level of confusion that the team struggled to decipher and handle effectively. These existing issues pushed forth the dilemma around their strategic approach, which needed adjustments in subsequent sessions. However, amidst these recent struggles, a simmering debate about Ferrari's potential to garner a stronger race pace grows more potent. Practice data throws a ray of optimism, suggesting the team may yield a better performance under actual race conditions compared to qualifying. This stance potentially hints at a strategy that may lead to a notable recovery, enabling them to take on their rivals more effectively come race day, shifting focus from individual team dilemmas to broader grid dynamics. Several drivers across various teams have notably defied expectations and showcased their capabilities. Lando Norris, with his robust qualifying performance, not only secured P3 but also prominently displayed McLaren's growing competitive edge in the field. Fernando Alonso, not to be overlooked, continued to exude his qualifying expertise with a remarkable P5 placement for Aston Martin. This accentuates his undiminished skill and the team's forward trajectory. Meanwhile, Yuki Tsunoda's efforts in out-qualifying his teammate Pierre Gasly for the third time this season in the AlphaTauri camp signals his escalating confidence and burgeoning proficiency, marking him as a talent to watch closely as the season progresses. With Red Bull dominating the front row and other teams like Mercedes and Ferrari showing promise, the upcoming Japanese Grand Prix at Suzuka will surely be thrilling. What do you predict? Can Red Bull maintain their lead, or is an upset imminent? Could midfield teams surprise us with a podium finish? Who is claiming victory at Suzuka? Share your insights below and let us fuel the F1 conversation. Turning our gaze to Mercedes, the grid silver arrows reveal a team finding its stride amidst the highly competitive field. Mercedes' latest escapade in qualifying has planted seeds of optimism among the team members. Substantial setup enhancements have brought them closer to the pace-setting Red Bulls, hinting that Mercedes may soon be challenging for top positions with renewed vigor. According to Lewis Hamilton, the team's ability to discern and rectify the crucial shortcomings of their car suggests a clear trajectory of improvement. Hamilton's unwavering belief in Mercedes' progress suggests an exciting potential for the team to extract even more performance as they forge ahead into the season. Riding on the back of a qualifying session that found the sweet spot, George Russell underscores the positive sentiments pervading the Mercedes garage. To aim to consistently capture this level of harmony with the car points to a motivated team steering towards higher achievements and better compatibility with varying tracks. Nevertheless, the shadow of inconsistency under diverse weather conditions loom large over Mercedes. Their capacity to adapt to these fluctuations will be decisive in their continuous endeavor to regain supremacy. Hamilton's emphasis on a race-focused setup reveals an overarching trend in Formula One's tactical arena, prioritizing race day endurance over explosive but ephemeral qualifying bursts. This nuanced shift in strategy underscores the importance of playing the long game, ensuring that the points reaped on Sundays are the real measure of success in the championship battles ahead. Shifting the focus to Ferrari, they have hit a bump in the road during the recent qualifying rounds. Ferrari was in a tight spot, struggling to get their tires right for the best speed. This trouble has really held them back from securing top spots on the starting grid. It is quite a head-scratcher because, according to practice run, the Ferrari cars should be quicker during the actual races. This leaves everyone wondering why there is such a big difference between how fast they can go in qualifying versus racing. One of the team's biggest worries is starting off behind. If they don't start near the front, it is going to be tough to use any speed advantage they have. Being stuck in the middle of the pack could make it hard for the team to push forward and change up its game plan on the fly. It is interesting to think that Ferrari might be dealing with the same kind of issues Red Bull had before. There might be a pattern here, suggesting that it is a bigger challenge that needs sorting out if they are going to improve. Now casting an eye on Red Bull, a conversation has sparked on how fast these bulls can truly charge during the race. After nabbing pole position, Max Verstappen has hinted at a possible strategy in which the car is set up to be faster for the long haul of the race rather than just a single quick lap. By potentially gearing up for race day right from the outset, Verstappen appears to be playing the long game, focusing on keeping a strong and steady pace rather than just a flash of speed in qualifying. This raises questions about how well Red Bull can handle its tires and keep a steady, fast-paced lap after lap during the race. The team's knack for managing these factors could make or break its performance and significantly affect how things turn out on race day. Thinking beyond Red Bull's situation, let us take a broader look at the race grid placements and their potential implications for the race. Red Bull may have carved out the top spots for themselves, but the rest of the grid is a fascinating jumble, teaming with strong midfield teams jumping to put up a fight. Despite Red Bull's dominance in the qualifiers, the diverse lineup suggests we might be on for a nail-biter race. What amplifies the suspense further is the solid showing of ambitious teams from the midfield pack, promising to keep everyone on their toes. Sure, where you start matters a lot, but considering the circuit's design, which is ripe with overtaking opportunities, no lead is truly secure. So we are in for a real treat, an action-packed race where clever tactics and spot-on execution could dramatically shake up the results. Strap in, it is going to be a wild ride. Moving farther down the grid, let us examine the race readiness of two Titan teams, Mercedes and Ferrari. There's been quite some speculation swirling around Mercedes and Ferrari's real race capabilities. With their seesawing performance in practice and some evident difficulties during qualifying, people wonder whether they have been playing their cards close to their chest or struggling to keep up with the pace setters. The ambiguity around their competitiveness casts a long shadow, leaving fans and competitors alike in suspense on whether they can mount powerful challenge when the rubber hits the road. Their performance in the upcoming race will likely offer some decisive answers, either validating these concerns or demonstrating their power to conquer hurdles and compete for the top spots. That concludes our overview of the thrilling events leading to the Japanese Grand Prix at Suzuka. We've seen electrifying maneuvers from Red Bull that have everyone questioning who can catch Verstappen. With Mercedes and Ferrari showing promise despite mixed qualifying rounds and Red Bull's exceptional front row lockout, the stage is set for one epic chess match at over 200 miles per hour. The only certainty is that these Grand Prix will not just be about speed, but also precise strategy and sheer audacity. Remember, if you are passionate about F1 and want in-depth insights and blow-by-blow race analysis, ensure you are subscribed to F1 for you. Click the subscribe button, activate notifications, and join us. Let's determine whether Verstappen can extend his lead or if Mercedes and Ferrari can rise to the challenge. Click subscribe and don't miss a minute of the thrilling F1 action.